Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Oh, he's got the winning streak. He's won the last 3 matchups. Oh, we're trying to buck the trend.
And the Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end.
Oh, he paused. Okay. Not recognizing that my controller's plugged up. That's not a good sign. Oops. A couple of things I want to look at really quick here. Yeah, it's updated. There's one thing I just had to check just to make sure. Whew. All right. Let's get it. See what we do.
Running inside, it's Riley. Picks up the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Madsen. Grabbed over the middle, it's Riley.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Tough thing was
You can
I
see why
blitzed
this running
from the
back is on
left
the
side
field on
there.
third down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's why
that play went nowhere.
I had the auto flip on. So I was like, I blitzed from
Definitely
that
a
side.
great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so
But
quick. The running back
he didn't
had
blitz from that
absolutely
side
no
because
chance.
it flipped it to the other side, the strong side. I wanted it from the weak side.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Going with the counter play here. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back who breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football. They make the tackle short of the 1st down marker, but there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well then,
On the opening script
ESPN with the pick.
as the defense makes him play early.
Oh, he's definitely going to want
Gotta love that.
They put a
That's
nice
actually his
drive
middle
together.
name,
That's the only
ESPN.
drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
Would have loved to get more yards there, but I will take the pick. Got hit as he threw and just sitting right there.
On the run, it's Young. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge
Oh, they
game.
gave me a first
It's
for
tough
that?
to get
Didn't
these
think they
guys on
would.
the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Lewis. Complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this O.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Motion from the back. Here's Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Would have liked a little bit more on that, but like, he just nipped him in the back there instead of actually trying to block him. I'll still take what I can get, better than nothing.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Probably blitzing here, so we'll
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the
let that
stats
one go.
tell that tale.
This is his type of game, too. Slow pace. Because he picked up a couple of first downs and got down the field quick.
And they'll start with 2nd down. On the ground, it's Young. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Trying the run, it's Welsh. Maybe some guys.
Ooh, look at the move. There we go.
Step into the end zone.
We're going to have to take that. Touchdown, Buffaloes. No celebrations here.
The blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time
Right.
it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
The receiver going in motion is really what set up that play there. Because of the new alignment, I was able to double team Virgin Morgan, and that takes him out the play. Good block.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And here we are.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Good job by the defensive front so far.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Keeps it on the option.
Whoa, that's a huge tackle right there. That made me super nervous.
He got it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Madsen. Works the middle of the field. Slips one guy, now he's
And
loose.
then there you go. Threw it right there. I try to tackle him. He slips right
down,
there.
they have it at the 36.
Tough. We're in
Well, you're
position.
trailing into games. Someone's got to
make
make
that
a play.
tackle,
There's
get
an
the ball
accurate
back.
throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
The right idea,
Well, look,
but
that wasn't a touchdown.
I went with the
but
wrong
that was
guy.
a massive play
I was
for this
looking at the
offense.
guy
They
running
needed
upfield.
some
I have to
momentum. They
do what
needed
I
to find a rhythm.
that I
What better
only really
way
can go after
than
one.
converting on 3rd
It's
down.
just me out
Awesome
there,
job
so
by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I don't have a
The
choice.
Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. It's complete. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
And that's a huge play by the...
Pretty sure that's not a fumble, so he's gonna get that back.
It's great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Riley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying
Thought he was
we
catching
want
that.
to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Bring in the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him,
The
forcing
kick.
the incompletion.
Miss.
4th down, baby.
the lead, it's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
That's a big one.
The field goal
That is a big
great.
one.
And listen, kickers
All right.
have improved the last couple of years.
We got the ball. We're going to
Left some
be
points off
up,
the scoreboard.
hopefully going into the half. So we have to take advantage of this right now.
Big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
My receiver got called for a false start? What the hell?
Give away yards with false start penalties. On the ground, it's Young. That is a big
I've never
win for
seen that
this
happen
defense
before.
as they
A
were
receiver
right
got
there as
called
soon
for a
as he got
false
the
start?
ball. They'll take this lead to
I
the
wasn't even
2-minute
doing
timeout.
anything.
See
I
if
wasn't
they can
even,
tack on
like,
a
I was
little
just
more
sitting in the
before
audible. I didn't even make an
Awesome
audible
job
call,
up
and he
front
got
by
called
this
for false start. That's
defensive line,
crazy.
being so good at the point of attack.
That is
and eating
definitely a
blocks,
first for
eating
me.
some double teams that
What's up,
allows
General?
these linebackers to run free,
Okay.
unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
I've never had that happen before. That's a new one for me. Never seen that happen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis.
Harry
Makes
the
grab on the
speedster.
left. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Colorado. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
All right, defense. This is the issue that we had last week. The last 2 times I played iRoc. Or actually the last 3 times. You got to score right before the half. And it shifted the momentum. So we really need to come out here and get a stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
My hatred
They get
for
him on
this
the ground
school.
at the 20.
I'm going to be playing a lot of Marvel Tokon and Tekken this season. So I'm not going to be dumping a lot of time into college football. So my thought was, if I'm not going to be doing that, let me take a team that I don't care about so the losing won't bother me.
They'll snap it from
I'm
the
just
20
not going
for
to be
the
playing a
opening
lot.
play of this drive. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Powers through the defender.
Game is so
He goes out of
stupid.
bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind
Dude
of
is
play that can
almost
give a
on the
drive momentum.
ground, pitching the
And this
ball.
defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to
And
understand.
then it ends up being
I
a
can't
big
all
play,
go
and he
for the
sheds the
quarterback
tackle
too
and
much
literally
attention
runs
on the
right into
quarterback.
my
We didn't
player
play the pitch really well.
and is able
That's
to
why
break
this
the
offense is
tackle.
really hard to stop.
Disgusting. Broken tackles are still a massive issue
Now
in
on
this
first
game.
down from the 30. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first
I
down
just was
pass,
watching a
and he never
game
had a
between
chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a
MGR
little better
and
job, man. You've got to give your
the
quarterback time
MGR
to
Callan.
go through his progressions from number 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell
Trying to
he
think
did
of the
not
name of the
have
team
much
right
time
now.
getting hit as he's
Callan,
trying to throw the
UCLA,
football.
and just
You've got
seems
to
like
protect
a
your
lot of
quarterback.
times when you just run
Plenty of
into
distance
guys,
between
that
them and the
first
sticks
tackle's
here
going to
on
be
second
broken.
down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Bears the pressure. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Riley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hope.
Bad throw there. I got a break.
Half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after.
That's a huge break there because I'm going back. That's something that wouldn't have happened last year. My guy went to catch the ball. I had that issue a lot. Got to thank Jiggy for kind of beating it into my head every time I brought it up that, hey, you need to hold triangle to make that catch or to at least make the attempt.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Creates a little room. Shows him the stiff arm. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Sure didn't, because he didn't hike the damn ball. I feel like I can catch him playing off coverage
from
here.
The 44 on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still
I lost 10 seconds because of the... I lost 10 seconds because of the ball not being hiked. Like, bro, go in motion, go in motion, go in motion. You're just standing there like a dumbass. I just want to chuck it deep.
The give, it's Young. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Throwing, Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Lewis to throw. Finds the tight end.
I didn't know what the button was to spike the ball. I don't know how to spike the ball.
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us.
I'm lucky he caught the ball, first of all. But I don't know what the spike button is. I'm never in that situation, so kind of panic.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
I'll be asking that in chat.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan.
David.
I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Hello.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. The give is to Taylor. Maybe a crease. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch.
Tell you one thing that absolutely will not happen in this game. If I lose this game up 14-0, I will lose it running the ball right now. I will not throw an interception to start the second half. I'll be damned. I'll throw the ball out of bounds and take intentional grounding. Because that's what really hurt me with Kentucky. I had the lead, and then I threw a horrible pick six, and it was totally my fault.
I send the tight end in motion.
Horrible read.
Hands it off. Shakes off the defender. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Live chat over here trolling me. Oh, these guys. I hate this team so
And
damn
the
much.
Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Pirates got Camillo. Interesting. Shit, I don't like this alignment. Let's run it.
The give to the back. Thrust that arm out.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage.
We need to start seeing something at the, like, just deadline stuff. It's been very, very quiet so far this year. I'm trying to make sure I don't make the same mistake I made last season.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
An extra guy on Virgin Morgan, and that was not a smart run on my part.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? They'll move the tight end.
Perfect. Shifts out, and then I just follow.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
We got to go up 3 scores here. I prefer 3 touchdowns. He's blitzing.
They'll give it to him again.
And he read it. And I somehow didn't get tackled there.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Few more halves like
Reese,
that in Boulder and Sandy made by
try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Blitz or zone?
Wide receiver going in motion.
Blitz.
The run inside. It's Taylor. Finding some room.
Okay.
Really good.
We got the whole field ahead of us here.
They'll have it at the 16.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
I may have to call timeout here. This is the problem with you picking this playbook for the first time. I don't know where some of my formations are. We're gonna burn them. I don't want him thinking I'm running the clock. I know he knows that I'm not.
And that will
I don't
leave
want
them
him
with
thinking
just
that I
2
am.
timeouts to use the rest of the way.
I'm pretty sure it's in pistol. I just can't remember the name of the formation. I know the play I want to run, but I can't remember what the formation
The Buffaloes
is.
come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
He's definitely blitzing.
Wide
He has no
receiver comes
choice.
in motion.
He used his own play against them.
They'll run it in
And
the
it
red
works.
zone. It's Taylor.
Oh my God!
Headed to the end
Wow.
zone. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the Morbidet trip to the house.
Wow!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
David,
They add the extra
got
point
up.
to finish the drive.
In the worst way. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a competitive person. I don't want to lose, but I was expecting this to probably be a bad season with how little I'm going to play the game this year. At least this first season. Vic, I don't want a word out of you either. Nope. 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 I don't want to hear it.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Bates. And they'll move the chains and get it to the
I was watching the
47-yard
game
line.
up until we got started. What
And
happened?
obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to the second half.
Takes the handoff. It's gained.
Tell you what, one thing that really helps, and me and iRoc talked about this before the game. I had no idea about instinct.
Make sure there's only 11 guys on
And
defense.
having 3 players on defense with instinct is really, really nice.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Now the pitch. Wildcat
Look at that dumbass. He just kept following. Like, hey, even though he pitched the ball, I'm just going to follow him anyway. What a dummy.
Go outside. He can really do it all.
Good thing I'm not paying attention. The thing about playing against him, I play him so much, he knows my tendencies, so I have to break from some of the things I like to do because I know he's expecting me to do it.
Afford to come up empty
And it
on this
sucks.
drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To throw, it's Madsen. Release to the back. He's got it.
Apparently not enough.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the
Because he
25.
knows that I like, he knows me.
And that's
He
a
knows
nice
I like
job
to
by
play a
this
lot of
offense.
cover
They
2
gotta find a
shell.
way to
That I like to
continue
sit in
string
cover 2.
good
It's a
plays
little bit
together.
harder to do
They've
it
had a
against him.
few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together.
Because
Putting a
he
drive
knows
Makes the grab in there.
when I like to run cover 2.
He hauled that one
Tampa
in and got
too.
it down to the 15.
He knows when I like to blitz.
Well, the
So
performance
it's
by the
a
offense
lot
in
of
first
the
half
time
was
it's
very
just trying to
ugly.
get out
They
of your
needed to
own
make some
head.
adjustments. Give the
And it's like
coaching
you're
staff
trying
some
to, like,
credit
I
'cause they
want to
did
do
that.
this,
This
but
is
I
a
want to try to do
completely
something else to
different
keep
looking
him off,
offense here.
you know, keep
On the
him
first drive of the 3rd quarter, they just look
keep
like
him
they're playing
guessing,
with energy.
but
They've got
sometimes you just have to
fire
go
lit
with
under
what
them
you
a
want to
little
go
bit.
with
We've seen a
because,
few
hey, like,
schematic
this is just
tweaks
how
as
I
well,
am.
but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
Tight end now in motion.
I probably want to switch that, though.
They'll run it. It's
That's a
gained.
touchdown.
Headed to the
Walk
end
in.
zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
What's up, Mr.
Broncos.
OSU? That was a walk-in
Finally,
CD.
guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark?
The
They
bad
make the
alignment
play,
on my
they
part. There's
finally
really
get on the board.
nothing to
Now,
say there.
can
That's
they
all.
keep the momentum
It's a good
going?
play call on
Can
his
they play
part.
complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And the point after is good.
Well, interception and OT. I'll have to go back and watch the end of it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I've only been able to watch 2 full games so far. I got to watch Texas Tech and Ole Miss.
They'll put this one in play.
So I was excited for that
from
one.
the 25.
As I'm sure most people were. Well, actually a couple. I watched C Nasty and
On the run, it's Young. Tackle is made
watched
at
C
the
Nasty
28
opening
after a
night.
pickup
I didn't
of
get to
3.
watch all of the LSU and Notre Dame game live. I had to watch it back.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here.
Actually, now I think about it, I've watched a couple of games. I watched Pat's game. I watched C Nasty's game.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any
Texas
drama
Tech.
can be mustered.
I got to watch the first half with you and MGR. Can't outsmart yourself, Sam. Still dangerous.
They had a chance
No
to
lead
mull
is safe.
things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback may
They're
change
running
this
back in the
route.
block.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down.
I
Quickly
want
out
it.
to the tight end. There he goes.
Okay.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that
Now,
hurts when you're
I
trailing
would
late
expect
in
him
the
to
ball
blitz
game.
here on
Those
1st
stops,
down,
you
even
get
if
him
he'll be
to
coming
3rd
out in
down,
shotgun.
you
He's
get
not
into
going to
those
sit back.
critical points.
He's either going to
You
run
get the
man or
first
he
down.
would blitz,
You
which
don't
we
have
normally
many
would do in
left.
this
You better
situation.
get
So that's what
aggressive.
I'm looking for.
And the Buffaloes
And see if
will
I can
snap
hit
it
a
on
screen.
1st and 10.
Greens have been really hit or miss. There's
Here's
blitz.
Lewis to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a
But
short
a very
pickup.
ugly looking screen.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running
I
back
had to
made the
cut
catch,
back.
but he
At
went
least I was
right
able
down
to.
the ground. Really nice
Needed
job
that lineman to
time
turn
by the
around there. A score here would be huge if we could get it.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
So I expect him to blitz again, but this time I have an extra guy with
Motion from the
me.
wideout. Running inside. It's
And it
Taylor.
didn't matter because he didn't
And
get
again
picked up.
finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
And I had him,
He
but
took
I didn't
a
have enough
hit as he
time.
threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
That
incomplete.
end dropping
4th
into
down's
coverage made me
QBs and
have to hold
receivers
the ball
on
just a
3rd down,
little bit.
everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Makes the grab.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry.
Okay.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Running back coming out.
Under fire. And he will wisely throw it to the kick.
It looked like the running back was going to come out
Good
the
decision by the
backfield.
QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Let's see if we can bring a blitz here. It's so weird playing against him when he has a good quarterback. I'm used to him having shitty quarterbacks because he so loves to run the ball so much.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Flips it out in the flat. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They
And
do,
people told me
and they're going to
bootlegs
trust him.
don't work.
And he's going to have
Every
to
bootleg
continue
that
to
he's
deliver
ran,
like
he's been
this,
able to easily
making
get to
plays
the
down the
outside and
field,
start running some
protecting the
contains
football.
here.
But we know he has the ability.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get away. Quarterback gets the 1st down.
Wow.
He'll be first out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark
That's
it
a
down
tough
at the
one there
28.
because I sent the
Well, you're trailing
guys
here in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're going
and
to
no
hurry up. Really
one
nice job of
came,
awareness
and
by the
I
quarterback
missed
that time. Nothing open. You
trying
gotta
to knock
scramble,
the ball
you gotta
out
go get
twice,
the
so
first
that's
down,
on me.
yes, but also getting out of bounds and try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
Gotta get the camera right so I can see what
Back
I'm
to
doing.
throw. It's Madsen. Here comes the heat.
This game
That
is
one never had a
ridiculous.
chance.
Like,
Incomplete.
go after the
Offenses
guys.
should focus
Come on,
their
man.
guys and making sure
Like, I am, but I'm just like
guys
watching the
so
guy just kind of
touchdowns.
jogging. Go
Well,
after
listen,
the
they're
damn
featuring
guy.
This guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Throws to the wideout. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is
Dude
very
is
lucky.
not.
That easily
I
could
can
have
make
ended up
Jincy
in the
fumble
hands
and
of the
lose the
defense.
ball.
You have got to
That's,
do a
I
better
think,
job of
5
executing.
fumbles in a row I've forced on defense, and he's recovered all of them. Oh, that's so
The
tough.
Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything.
What kind of
It's
damn
3rd and
formation
goal.
is that?
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field.
And then again, he pitches the ball. Everyone it just
Great job
continues
by
to
the
go
back
after
on
the
the
quarterback.
Hey, man, I
Like,
don't know
even
what
after the
makes
ball
up
is
about the
pitched,
half,
they're
man,
still
but
going
this
after him.
team
Like,
is
you are
rolling,
watching
doing
him.
an
You see
unbelievable
the ball
job getting
leaving
the
his
football,
hand,
putting it in
and
the
you're
end zone
still
again.
going after
And how
the
about
guy
the
that doesn't
defense
have
doing
the
their
ball.
job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second
So
half, they've
dumb,
come
man.
out and seized it.
Yeah, this is
Like, I
been a
shouldn't have to tell you with a
masterclass
coach
in
adjustment, hey,
complementary football.
play the
Offense doing
pitch,
their
when
job,
you're
the
literally
defense getting
watching
off
the
the
ball
field,
be
giving it
pitched,
back
and
to
you
the
still go
offense.
after the guy even
Everything
though he
going
doesn't
their
have the
way, and you're
ball.
right.
It's
In
just
college football,
ridiculous.
we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back.
I've had
with the
bad luck with
onside kick.
onside kicks.
Not
We got
much
that one.
drives, more. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this
I
one.
call timeout since
The
no
Buffs
receiver
now
on the
use
field.
their
Long
third
formation.
and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Here we go. Ready. Blue, ready, fire. Blue, ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go right back to him.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
Don't know if he's going to call his timeouts, but I'm definitely not giving him the ball back with a minute and a half.
And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the
Do
clock
not
on their
fumble the ball.
side. 1st and goal.
I already don't like you to begin with. I really won't
Quarterback
like you if you
adjusting
fumble the
pattern.
ball.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
I remember Sam, you did not have
Defense
any
rolls
timeouts.
up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Big blitz.
He'll run it
Wow.
right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout.
That's crazy there.
The
That
brain
guy
trust
blitzing
getting
like he
thoughts
kind of
together
warped
for this
through.
big third down coming up.
It's a nice, generous
Now
animation
third
there.
and goal and tough yardage
I
to
might have
cover
screwed
here.
myself over here.
Black 14. Black 14. Hey, take it.
Run it down.
14, 24 plus. Where did he go?
Quick handoff. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
Yeah.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.
Not sure how I'm supposed to feel about this. I am not sure how I'm supposed to feel about this. First thing is I probably don't want to answer the phone if he calls. We had the conversation, so, and he sent me a message, see what he said. Ugh. Yeah, he said that like the wear and tear was pretty bad for him. I'm not surprised by that. Let's see, we got he had more first downs. He always has more first downs than me because he runs the ball better than me. This is probably the first game that I've outrushed him, I'd say honestly, dating back to the PS2 GameCube era. It's been that long. Like it's gotten to the point where I don't even run the ball against him most of the time. And it's like, you run, I pass. Eventually, you have to pass the ball, and I'm looking for an opportunity to make a play on that. That's usually how our games turn out. And if he passes well, he ends up winning. I can slow the run down sometimes, depending on, the matchup, but ultimately, he's going to run the ball. And this is easily the best game I've had against him since we've been back in the NDL as a team less than 100 yards. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Did not have 100 yards. He usually rushes for a $150 minimum against me. At least a $150. So that's definitely big. And like I said, the passing game, he was 18 to 26. He threw for 232. He outpassed, like we outdid each other in our strengths. So it's kind of a weird game. All of our games are though. Both successful on third downs. We got that big pick on fourth down early on in the game. We'll take a look at that. That was huge. The turnovers, you win by 3, you usually win the game. Right? That last one kind of didn't matter, but the 2 turnovers that we had an opportunity for the fumble, we couldn't get it. The weird false start by my receiver, which was just really odd. I've never seen that happen before. I've seen a lineman jump, but a receiver jump on a run play was kind of odd. So there's that. We'll look at his stats and then we'll look at some of the replays here. Matt's an 18 to 26. Like I want to try to get up early because if I get up early, then he kind of like it encourages him to pass the ball. So like he knows me, I'll let you run the ball until you get down the field. I just want to take away the big runs if I'm up and then force you to have to run in the red zone. And we were able to play good red zone defense for the most part, but not good enough to keep him out the end zone. We came close though. Yeah, Riley 8 for 26. He was tired though. And he does mix in his running backs, but he told me the wear and tear was pretty bad. Riley, 6 for 85. Got to keep an eye on him with those screens. But those rollouts, I don't know if those are sprint outs. I don't think they were boots. But it looked like 1 or 2 were sprint outs. So I tried to switch to contain, and it was not really helping as much as I was hoping it might. So I may have to in the future against him, I may have to run more wide fronts to get the defensive end out there so that he's basically being pushed. He's there and he can just release and chase him down. But part of it is the coverage on the back end. I have to be better. I didn't really have a huge impact on this game defensively. Deter maybe an area or 2. I did get a user pick, so I mean, I guess that's good. I knocked the ball out, but I definitely didn't really have a big impact on this game on the defensive side of the ball, which is discouraging because that's probably not a good sign for the next 11 games. But again, when you play someone so many times, it's really hard to when you know the other person's tendencies, it's really hard to do that. He knows where I like to play. He knows what I like to do and sit on, so it just makes it hard. But this guy, I did a much better job this time of game planning for him. He had 2 tackles. That's it. Done for a loss. He didn't blow up any pass plays. He didn't blow up any run plays. Made sure that we had him double team or that I had someone to chip to help because he was killing me when I had Florida State. He killed me when I had Western Kentucky. Much, much better this time around. No sacks. I mean, I didn't throw the ball a whole bunch. Probably the fewest passing attempts I've ever had, but the flow of the game just kind of dictated that. He did miss a kick. That was huge. We'll chalk that up to home field advantage. So that's payback for me missing last season on the road with Kentucky because that would have put me up late. Would I have won? I still doubt it, but I at least would have had the lead and it would put some pressure on him. No punt returns. That's kind of nice. We'll look at my guys. Lewis, 8 for 10. Yeah, that's easily the fewest pass attempts I've ever had. Probably in the NDL, unless a game got out of hand early, which that's just not ever going to happen for me. Huh. But the touchdown was huge. We got that before the half, and thankfully he missed the field goal. But both running backs ran well, 7 for 42 from Welch. Actually, all three of them. Taylor 4 for 44, Long of 21, Welch with a long of 14. Young, the most carries I've given him. Not bad. 1 for 1, no drops. Got to find ways to get some guys the ball. But Perry coming out in 5 wide. I don't know if he was in match or what he was in, but he was wide open on that slant. We scored before the half, and we're good. Way too many pancakes. We talk about that offline. 24, 35. 35 pancakes by my team. Hmm. And he didn't have double digits, did he? He had 8. It's crazy. At 35 pancakes. Insane. That quarterback run makes me mad though, because I'll have to go back and look at it because I know I missed twice. I can't let stuff like that happen because with the passing being harder on this year's game, it feels like I feel like you're going to see quarterback scrambles more. I have a decent amount of spies. You know, I could spy someone as well. I probably also need to set up a defensive macro to add a spy, if you can even do that. I don't have any of that stuff set up, so it might probably be a good thing to do to look at. A lot of tackles for losses, and part of it is because you have a guy with instinct. So everyone just floats to the ball better. Martinez had one, Fontanet had one, Lamprin had 3, no sacks. Lamprin with 2 picks, one of them was a user. So I'll take that. 1 deflection, that was the knockout. That was a very scary play. Lamprin with a forced fumble, but we couldn't recover it, unfortunately. And the kick. I was going to feel really bad. I didn't score a touchdown. It would have put me up 14. So I'm like, I don't want to give him the ball back because of my luck on onside kicks. I didn't want to give up a touchdown and then he get an onside kick and get the ball right back. So I'm like, you know what? I will take, I will go down and I'll take 3. But in the back of my head, like, if you can score a touchdown now after wasting timeouts and time, sure. But you better make that field goal because if you miss, then you just screwed yourself. And I feel like if I would have missed that, I would have lost the game. He would have walked down the field and scored. He wouldn't have had a lot of time, but I just feel like something crazy would have happened and it would have served me right. But I just felt like in that situation, you just don't score the touchdown. No kick return. This really is not the prettiest game, but the plays happen when they had to happen. I mean, message him back. Oh, you're in chat. I was just sending you a message back. Oof. Well, I'm assuming they were found. Don't want her freaking out over that for sure. I was gonna say it's so weird. It's a role reversal. I passed the ball 10 times. I've never had that few. Like, I'd have to probably go back and look at box scores. I don't think I've ever had that few of pass attempts in the NDL because I'm a pass first guy. It's just games tend to not play out that way. This was a big one here. Your stupid 3rd and 11 run. Like, okay, I think he's going to run the ball, but I have to play a pass defense in case he passes. So looking at this one, Lamperin is in the middle. He's a spy. I believe I was in the slot. Yep. So I immediately go for the running back. You try to get underneath. If he would have ran up the field, he would have been open. But I tried to get underneath because I figured he was going to be on a breaking route. Yeah, I'm lucky that he's actually just hanging around because he was not in zone. He's just in spy. So that is definitely a big one there. GG's to him for having awareness to make that play. I feel like in last year's game, that's a questionable play by the linebacker. But good play there. He just slides over, picks it off. It's a nice little friendly animation. And I'm not going to do anything. So I was trying to break to the sideline. Then I just saw that guy come out of the corner of my eye, like, well, nothing I can do there. We're just going to turn up field and cover up the ball and just try to, hope he breaks a tackle because we know everyone breaks tackles on this game. But the guy in the flat was open. I figured he would be. But I was hoping that you would throw to the running back, and I was picking him up. And I guess I got lucky. Like I said, if he ran upfield, I just tried to hang underneath him to try to make a play on the ball. The best I could do. Probably also helps that he got drilled because that was a wobbly throw. Oh, MGR. Please don't. Please don't. It still hurts. In the Big 12 uh, conference I was pretty pissed because at work, Saturdays is kind of past the, the for us oldies past the aux, but everyone just gets to contribute songs to the playlist. The very first thing that was heard when we clocked in, we have a stand-up meeting and get ready to do stuff, the goddamn CU fight song. Because people knew, because like, hey, what's up, man? When you getting the season started? Like, well, I'm gonna play today. I'm playing against Boise, playing against my best bud, so we're probably gonna play today. I'm just not sure if it'll be in the afternoon or at night. And then they already knew that I had CU because I told them about it. We listened to some of the stuff in terms of NDL media on breaks and chat about it. So they're like really interested and invested in the NDL, even though I'm the only one that plays. And yeah, the trolling today was harsh. I could not believe it. It is so hard not to get mad because clearly, like, a lot of the music today was trolling me, but to start with that was hilarious. And then the very next thing is the audio. Someone spliced up the audio of Brock Lesnar beating the Undertaker to end the streak. I'm like, okay, I think we've had enough of this shit today. Can we get some real music on? Everyone laughs, and then we had some good music until lunch, and then the trolling came back. I'm like, okay, you guys need to stop. Like, I actually need to get back in the swing of things. Don't make me want to clock out and leave. But yeah, that's a big pick there. Yeah, if he's running upfield, but I was hoping that he was going to break, and I just wasn't sure if he's breaking in or out. So I got a little lucky there on that pick. We go to the second quarter. Welch with the touchdown. I think this is the one where I motioned over. Yeah, so I think I was an ace and I had a stretch and I motioned the receiver over because since no one came over, it looked like it was zone. And I wanted someone else to pick up the safety or the slot because if this alignment, my assumption was Virgin Morgan would get double teamed. So run the tape, double team. Backer comes inside. He's out the play. Virgin Morgan's out the play. So now I just got to get outside, and then I'm just watching that receiver that's in the slot. But yeah, you see the other guy. That's you coming all the way across and got lucky with the move here to stop and plant. I did not expect that to work. I was just hoping to cut in and slip, like break a tackle. I did not know that he was just gonna, Barry Sanders that and just slide up, like slide right by him. So weird. But I'm gonna obviously take that. I'm not gonna complain. We were double teaming him today. I was double teaming him. I remember what he did against me with Florida State. I remember what he did against me when I had Western Kentucky and Kentucky. Not today. I'll be damned. He was going to be double teamed. I kept the running back in some formations. I kept the tight end in some formations to make sure that he was getting touched by two people. I was not letting him wreck shop. I've had enough of him. Can't wait for him to graduate. I got to deal with him 2 more times. Cannot wait for him to graduate. Hope he gets suspended in real life and gets taken out the game. Well, maybe not out the game. That'd be kind of rude. But at least in our games, he gets suspended for like a week or something. I do not have fun dealing with him. All right, what was this play? This was the one that hurt. This was third down. So I'm dropping back, but I know that he's dropping back more, and I'm sure you probably thought the same thing, which is why the ball got thrown. And I didn't actually try to hit stick there. I just tried to tackle him. And yeah, as we know, great tackle. I love how 82 literally blocks my own player. This is how I know CU's trash. Dude got blocked into his teammate. What a loser. Huge, huge play. That one made me sad because I thought something bad was going to happen. Then the fumble that really wasn't a fumble. Even I knew it, and I didn't even rush. So I'm like, it doesn't even matter. But the big one was the missed field goal. I was like, man, he's going to get a score. The missed field goal definitely helped a lot. Then we get to the third. So then on this play, on the 1st and 15, my receiver got called for false start, which I was like, I've never had that happen before. I've had linemen get called for a false start. So that was really odd to me. Like, wait, huh? Oh, a receiver? What? On a run play? What? Because I was just in the audible menu. And I know I had time because I called my play pretty quick. I wasn't under 5. So I got called for yeah, I got called for the false start while I was in the menu. So I didn't even do anything. I was deciding if I wanted to audible out of what I was in, and it didn't matter. I got lucky. I don't know why it won't let me look at that. I'll have to look at it on the video, but that one, I don't know what defense you were in, but he was my third read, and I'm like, wow, he's wide open. There's no one over there. I didn't know if I could even get the ball over there, and he's my fastest guy. This I know was bad luck because I'm controlling Lamprin. So again, you're driving down the field. Play action. I drop back, and I'm trying to trail because I already see what's happening. I'm like, okay, well, I'll give up the short on the pivot, but I'm going to drop back farther. So this one was just dumb for a lot of reasons. One, the guy sitting right here, this loser doesn't even react to the ball. The ball is overthrown with no pressure. Your guy doesn't jump for the ball. Like all 3 of these players could have caught the ball, starting from front to back. All 3 of them could have caught the ball. My guy doesn't react. Riley is like reaching out for the ball instead of reaching up. And then I just catch the ball because I just happened to, it didn't get touched by either of the guys in front of me. So, and that's like a huge break. But like, because I initially I'm like, that had to be a bad pass. That was my thought. But as I'm watching, like, wait, that ball got to me. Like, it almost scared me when I caught the ball because I wasn't expecting it to get to me. If anything, I thought you were going to catch the ball. I'm like, God damn it, he's going to catch it because I saw the guy sitting underneath. I'm like, just knock it down. Like, I know I yell at you guys for not catching getting interceptions, but just knock it down. But dude didn't even react. And he's watching, so it's not like the no hands, no pick. Dude just said, I don't care. And I just caught it out of just being lucky. Hit the wrong button on the out route. Yeah. Okay. This was a lucky play, and I didn't know how to spike the ball. So I kind of got messed up here because I now know that if you run a play with motion, don't pick a play with motion when you're running hurry up because I had to call a timeout because I couldn't hike the ball. And I also couldn't change the play. So I was really confused. I got stuck. So I had to call a timeout. That's why I was just sitting there. I'm like, man, I just lost 10, 11 seconds because of that. Then this play, I got lucky. I really should have threw it to square, which is this guy, because he's playing and I could have cut upfield because he's trailing back so far. Like he's still, I don't know if he makes it, but it was still a lucky catch. 'Cause I thought like it might be picked and then dude makes a diving catch, but I didn't know how to spike the ball. So I'm like, I can't even try for a field goal. But it was lucky anyway. Your third down touchdown. Or no, this was my touchdown. This was like I said it when I did. I'm like, I'm gonna use his own play against him. It's third down. I'm not gonna pass the ball. I have other plays where he motions, so it's not just the halfback draw. But I figured I would try it against you just to see what would happen, and it actually worked. I'm like, that's actually kind of surprising. I got lucky because I thought I was gonna get blown up right there, and that block right there just shoved him. A hurdle actually worked. Just got lucky there. Touchdown. Boy, oh boy. Riley, what was this? That, yeah, coming out the backfield. That's a good play call because I actually wasn't even looking for him. Because I saw the alignment. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually going to switch off and see if I could rush the passer because I knew I was blitzing on one side. Or no, I didn't blitz. I thought I blitzed. No, I did. It just really came really late. Looked like it was a loop. Did not work well. And then the touchdown, pretty sure it was wide open because I said my alignment was bad. Hell yeah, it was. No matter what kind of run you had, this would have been successful because everyone on the line is getting eaten up. And I'm going to get eaten up no matter who I controlled, if I control someone in the back. But I was the D tackle and I was trying to control the gap. Blown up. Just blown up. Nothing I could do there. Just like I said, it was a bad alignment. It was a bad formation. Nothing good came out of that play call. And then we have the benefit of instinct, which had a huge impact on this game, not on this play. I got nervous. I saw some formations I never knew even existed in this game. Just tried to get outside to try to keep you, like, force you up the middle. This one definitely was like, man, here comes the option. No, Lamprin, he's blitzing. He reads it right. And then I'm trying to get outside. And I switch. But then you see him. Even though the ball is pitched, he still goes after the quarterback. Like he's looking, he can see that the ball is pitched because he's looking like straight back, looking towards the quarterback. Guy's not in the way, not like greatly in the way, so you should be able to see the ball coming out. Dude didn't even try to go after running back, said, I don't care. I'm just going to keep going after quarterback even though he doesn't have the ball. That was weird. And then this interception, I'm just assuming just throwing the ball downfield. I brought a blitz. Pressure came. Your receiver, like you said, didn't react to the ball because he at least has to contest it. Did not. Just basically watch the guy catch the ball. Well, that is an interesting game. The next game will be against Louisiana Tech. I don't think we're going to play today. I actually need to go to sleep, so I've been up since I got off work. I don't think we're going to play today because he needs to schedule it in advance, and I do too. I'm really hoping though that we can get the game in before Thursday because when Tokon comes out, I have that tournament coming up on Saturday, so I really need to practice. All right, well, let me give my dad a call real quick. And let me put in the stats. I'll put the stats in off stream. I can't back out of this just yet. But iRoc, good game. And I'm sure we'll chat later.